last episode, we lost something near and dear to us. No, it wasn't the Boo Man. The Boo Man still exists and is just now known as Hickory, but John. John, the ogre girl that we had from birth, at the ripe old age of 3.5, was kidnapped by Void. Today, we try to start our revenge and try, maybe, get John back, because I miss John. I miss John so much. Yes, today we try reenact our revenge. The one thing we did learn from last episode, that Void is very strong. As we saw, pretty much everybody has taken some form of damage, whether that's a lost arm, cuts and bruises, or on the verge of death, you know. Void is very, very powerful, and I've definitely been underappreciating how powerful they actually are. And as a result, I think we're going to kind of need to take things a little bit more seriously with how we're organizing ourselves, how we're defending ourselves, and most importantly, how we're equipping ourselves. Because at the moment, when we've got people like Tuna that's just going around practically naked, things don't really work. So the plan for today is going to be to sort out the mech tech stuff again, because I have some things to sort out with that, and maybe potentially get back into the quarry things and work on research. So if you enjoy any of today's episode, or are excited to see all of the things that Crispy Harry will get up to, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. Let's get into things. And let's see what's going on. So with the Mechanator stuff that I was talking about last episode, or the episode before, I was pointed out very nicely that, you know, it's a fantastic idea doing the Mechanator things, but Sam, our chosen Mechanator, has got 0 in crafting. The job we specifically for making robots, and we have probably pick the worst candidate for it. I have actually got a solution for this. From what I remember, we do have some skill trainers in crafting. Yeah, we've got 32. Now, if we just use all 32 of these and give them all to Sam, we should be absolutely fine, honestly, and have our new best crafter. There we go. So here's Sam and Haratu. Let's give Sam all of these skill trainers. There we go. Just as he uses the last one, Sam has managed to get up to 24 in crafting. So I promise, I absolutely put my hand on my heart here, he's okay now for crafting. He can make all the mechanoids he wants, I promise. Oh, and we finally managed to get hydroponics as a research as well, which is perfect. Just what we needed so we can kickstart some other things I've got planned for this series. And a raid from the Voracious Plague as well. Only 10 raiders. Definitely not something I need to particularly worry about. I guess I'm just going to kind of summon people to go search and destroy, but this should be fine. Cole has gotten straight involved here, using a beer bottle as her main weapon. Did I give you a gun? I have given her a gun. Could you maybe, I don't know, use your weapon? Ah, fantastic, Cole. Well done. You've literally stood there and just taken your beating. Fantastic. Is Cole okay? And they are now fleeing, and they are all dead. Just like that. Amelia killed 3 people while carrying her own child. Yeah, that's definitely not a bad idea, is it? Definitely not going to influence them at all. Nice, good job, guys. We do have some prisoners as well that I could take into account and potentially steal, but honestly, I don't think I am. Ooh, and new lovers. Harry and Beach now want to sleep together. Interesting. I've also realized as well that it's probably actually a very good idea to capture these people, just because I can put them in the drain casket so I can get hemogen, so that's what we're actually going to do instead. And a new recruit, Wiggins, has decided to join us. Welcome, Wiggins. Welcome, my friend. From what I remember, yeah, Wiggins isn't too bad. Double passion in shooting, double passion in mining and cooking as well. Not very high stats, but generally actually a decent colonist to train up. I think Wiggins is actually going to be our chef full time. Other than that, not much else. And that brings our colony total up to 16. I don't think we need any more colonists this series. I'll obviously take John back if we manage to get John back, but otherwise we'll leave it like that. These are going to be our final colonists, and that'll be it. So we've now actually started working on the hydroponics room as well. It's a very basic kind of circle filled with hydro basins. Who'd have thought? But that's it, you know. We kind of have the whole base set up. We're self-sufficient. We have somebody in the drain casket just chilling. We're pretty good. So I'm going to re-enable the quarry, and I'm just going to let Merv go wild. I'm going to kind of get researchers here, there, everywhere. That's the job. Another big research to pick up is the ground penetrating scanner here. It'd be great for getting deep drilling and actually getting resources, not just hoping and waiting for recycling to occur. Recycling is happening, but without machining and things, we're kind of stuck with just kind of not doing much, honestly. A sapling child. What does that mean? When a colonist with sapling birth gene becomes pregnant. Oh, congratulations. Beach is pregnant. They need to designate a place to plant their offspring, as you do. If they don't, before the second trimester, the pregnancy will be terminated. Well, Beach, congratulations. You're now pregnant with Harry's child. Interesting. Well, we now have a sapling child. Can we just plant this anywhere? Does it need to be outside because it needs to be grown, maybe? There's a little bit of soil here. So we're going to plant Beach's child. We're going to plant... we're going to plant Beach's child in a cave in the dark over here. And see what happens? We have an orbital trader that's just come in as well. And they are a combat supply. We're going to be buying some components off them, some medicine. And we're also going to be buying a draconic head gene pack. I figured with Benito being our kind of chainsaw demon hands guy, why don't we just fully embrace it and turn him just fully draconic? I'm obviously going to use this opportunity to sell a load of stuff as well. Okay, so we're clearing out literally every single weapon we've accrued over all these raids and everything and opening the Pandora's boxes. And we're making ourselves a cool 100,000 silver from these people. Perfect. Just what we like. And there we are. There is our gene pack for Benito. Used contain gene. Okay, we've already apparently gained the gene, so we can't give this to Benito. I'm not sure why, but, you know, we'll go through it from there. Do we want to turn anyone else into a demon? Yeah, maybe we turn Sam into a demon. You know, Sam seems to be pretty demonic anyway. You know, they're an impid, they shoot fire. I think Sam being a demon, Loki kind of works. I'm not sure why, but okay. Sam is now theoretically a demon. You can tell because he's got like a little horn here. You know, the obvious one. Does that do anything to you genetically? No, it doesn't. It literally changes nothing. They've just got a different shaped head. Oh, and finally, we've actually managed to grab ourselves biofuel refining. A research that I could have done with a long time ago when I was having all these power issues, but still, a very nice one to pick up for just for the bioreactors. What if we put void members in bioreactors, you know? Maybe that's an idea. Colonists are gathering to celebrate Jezebel and Merv's marriage. Where are they getting married? Oh, how romantic. They're doing it in the scrap metal cafeteria. It's just so Jezebel and Merv, you know? There's nothing else I need to say. It's just so them. Jezebel and Merv are beginning their marriage ceremony. The ex-demented vampire, the 94-year-old lady and the 93-year-old man getting married. You know, this is the pinnacle of old age, you know? Still loving each other and still embracing each other. It's fantastic to see. We have a quest here for the Harring Blueprint, and the Blue Empire want us to build just a monument of some sort. Fair enough. What are our rewards? Dice of Bad Omen, okay, and a gene back for cool. If I knew that being cool was genetic, I would have led my life completely differently. Confirmed, you know, being cool is genetic, nothing else. But yeah, no, we're not going to be doing that quest because I don't want to waste my time with it, honestly. I'm honestly surprised the Empire hasn't been wiped out by Void yet. I've just looked in our stockpile because I've been letting Merv just go absolutely wild all this episode. I haven't stopped him. He has not stopped in this quarry this episode. He's just been, oh, let's go roam wild in it. And he has managed to mine up some Dice of Chaos. There are 23 Dice of Chaos. Now, last episode, I did say that, you know, maybe I'd open 26 Pandora's boxes. But you know what? Dice of Chaos are more exciting because I can roll them all at once without taking the time to open them manually. What I could do is press a button and it will suddenly just roll them all, you know? It's far more dangerous. Do I want to do this? Do I honestly want to do this? Roll in bulk. Can I... yeah, you know what? Let's roll 6 Dice of Chaos all at once. This is probably going to break my game. It's probably going to make things really sad because I'm going to save things very quickly. Oh, shit. And there we are. We have got, okay, not too much. A vulture flock, a shuttle crash, which is not too bad. Some caravans are passing by. A drought, solar flare, dust devils. Okay, that was not nearly so bad, you know? That was absolutely fine. That could have been a lot worse, you know? So we have got these people out here that are meant to be wandering traders that are just passing through. But you know what they're doing? They're not leaving. And I don't like that. So I'm just going to get everybody to go search and destroy him. Maybe we'll get some loot out of this. And the battle commences, and Kakol is straight involved, not using her weapon for some reason. But you know what, Cole, you do your thing, you know. You do your thing. There we are. Funnily enough, we managed to absolutely obliterate all of those wandering traders. Oh no! What a shame. They've got a lot of them survived, but you know what? I just don't need the survivors. I'm gonna loot them, and that'll be about it. We did, however, manage to kill this muffalo here that was carrying 20 components. That is a massive dub. That is absolutely huge. It's the one thing that we haven't got at the moment is components. Massive. And the next job that we're going to do is actually going to look at giving Cole her Sidetrain of the day. What have we got available at the moment? So far, quite a lot of interesting things. I think the Overshield one might actually be quite interesting, but Power Leap? I got to go for Power Leap. Like, that is going to be so handy to grab. Let's give that one to Cole and get her to learn that. So Cole and Amelia are now pretty much completely fully healed. So you know what? We've already got a drought and a solar flare. I don't want to roll the dice again and get the same again if we've already recovered from it. Let's roll them again whilst that's already active. 17 dice of chaos? Yeah. Easy peasy. Oh my god. There is a lot of things that's just happened. I'm going to keep the game paused because we've got a volatile chamber. We have a conversion chamber. So we have two of the boss void things attacking us. A biblically accurate Joris has self-tamed, which is very nice. We're being raided. We have an animal transport pod. No worries. The Nth coming, which is the biblically accurate Joris self-tamed. So in order, the biblically accurate Joris turned up. Then we tamed it somehow. Cargo pods, psychic soothe, cargo pods. Shuttle crash again, no worries. A cold snap, which is interesting. A devil chamber, which I have got absolutely no what that is. And no idea. Jesus Christ. Another biblically accurate Joris has appeared as well. Mechanoids have entered the map, and it's a toxic fallout. That doesn't sound good, does it? That just does not sound good whatsoever. Okay, so we have the shuttle crash down here by the entrance of our base. So that's fairly easy to access. We have the wandering mechanoids over here. So they'll probably fight with the raiders that we've got up here. This is the devil chamber. We have the devil chamber. We have an N4 conversion chamber. And there was one more, wasn't there? Yeah, over here. Another conversion chamber. All three of them are up here. So all it would take is for one of these people up here to accidentally shoot it and it would open. This is not good. So I have preemptively locked the doors as well so we can kind of just work on ourselves within the base. Not something I really want to be going out and fighting with, honestly. This thing scares me. It's red. That scares me. Unfortunately, this biblically accurate Joris that we have self-tamed is being hunted down by these people out here. So you know what? We're going to open the doors. We're going to go search and destroy. And we're going to hope, in quotations, that we don't accidentally open one of those containment chambers. And the Outlanders are now fleeing as well, with Cole and Jezebel and Benito chasing them down. Imagine this man just chasing... Imagine Benito chasing you down. He does not care. This man does not care at all. So we've wiped out the raiders. That's not a worry. Let's go home. Let's take what we've got and go from there. So I think from that we can sort of confirm that the Dice of Chaos aren't nearly as bad as the Pandora's box. It's something that I could probably open regularly and it wouldn't particularly affect the game too much. The Pandora's boxes are still on offer though. If you guys want me to open them all, just let me know. Also now going to like forbid the quarry just for a small while with Merv. As we know, Merv, a very good miner. Remember how I emptied everything out? We now have a half-full stockpile again, despite me selling absolutely everything. So what I'm going to do is actually look at the weapons. The weapons that we've got are going to be very important to us, especially when we're dealing with 3 of these end-game N4 infected when we pop them out. So what have we got in terms of weapons? Our best possible weapon has a DPS of 166. Just a very small amount. Jesus Christ, that's ridiculous. We have an extra dust mag. We have war caskets. We have a lot of really good weapons, actually. Jesus. Let's give that Gao 19 to our best shot, which is Harry. So the Gao 19 will go to Harry as the best weapon. Okay, so everybody's now totally fully healed. We have an army to deal with whatever comes out of those containment chambers. Everybody is equipped themselves within reason. Even Hickory's here. Or the Boo Man, depending on how what you prefer. We have a strong army. We could probably take them on. I think Harry will be able to take them on, but everyone else is going to have a pretty good chance as well. Aim to just open one of them. I know that after a certain amount of time they open anyway, but if we just get rid of this one, the one that actually scares me, then we'll go from there. Everybody's here. The whole squad is here. Amelia, go home and take your baby. The battlefield is not appropriate for your baby. Jesus Christ. Not to mention the toxic fallout, but go put your baby inside, and then you can come help us. And a Royal Tribute Collector has turned up as well. Very nice. Unfortunately, we don't have any gold or anything for them, but they will help us to defeat this thing here, all right? We'll use them as bait. I don't care. Where is Sam? Sam, use that sniper rifle and just shoot that thing there. Sam, shoot it. What's going to pop out? What is that? A devil hound. Well, whatever it is, it's not actually attacking our people, and it will allow us to tame it. Very, very interesting. I'm not going to tame it. Funny enough, I'm not going to tame it. Instead, I'm going to kill it. Oh my gosh. Look at that thing there. Benito. Oh gosh. Benito versus a devil hound. Who's winning this one? Who is winning this one? Riku's got involved. Tuna's got involved. Loser's got involved. We have a whole melee squad, actually, to be fair. We aren't in too bad of a situation with this, I don't think. I think we're probably going to end up taking more damage from friendly fire here than anything. This is fine, you know? With enough gunfire power. Oh dear. Haratu has died. The last events of Haratu's life. Harry's 50 millimeter bullet hit Haratu. Harry's shit. All right, okay, guys, right, guys, don't stop shooting. Don't kill Haratu. Okay, I've turned off fire at will, so these guys will just do it. Loser has gone down, unfortunately. He's bleeding out in 4 hours. Ignore all the friendly fire. I'm sure Loser will be fine. Tuna's also bleeding out in 7 hours. All of the melee squad are literally on the verge of death. They got to get out of there. They got to get out of there or they're going to die. Oh dear. Loser has been relieved of life. It's nothing to do with the fact I forgot to move them before. Oh, shit. Nothing to do with the fact that I forgot to move them before absolutely unleashing fire on that devil hound. Holy moly. Hickory survived, though. Whoops. Okay. I think we've worked out that we are actually fairly powerful in a 1v1 situation against them. If there's any more that we have to deal with at the same time, then there's not much point. But Loser has died. It's kind of sad, actually. You know, Loser wasn't too bad. Melee 13, Critical Passion, Intellectual 11. They weren't awful, you know. We very luckily didn't lose anything else at all, you know. We've healed everyone up. Everyone's healthy. Just we lost Loser, you know. And that was more friendly fire than anything. I think our melee squad would have defeated the Devil Hound on their own. But it was friendly fire that killed Loser, you know. The Bullet Storm, the GAU 19. Yeah, we kind of killed Loser ourselves, and I'm kind of sad about that. Same with Haratu. I wouldn't be surprised if, yeah, Harry. It looks like Harry actually killed Haratu. Oh, Haratu. It's going to be the Boo Man next. If the Boo Man dies, I will be very sad. So if you just look at this GAU 19 that Harry's got, the weapon that basically killed off 2 people within our colony, it's a pretty hefty weapon. It's basically a minigun. So if you look at the damage down here, this has taken roughly 50 damage so far. How much does it do with 1 volley from Harry's weapon? An absolute shed load. That was literally 400 damage in 1 round. And that is fires unbelievably quick. Yeah, that's quite powerful. Harry, that's a little bit on the overpowered side. Whoops. Next up to do is while the Royal Trade Tribute Caravan turned up. Try saying that 3 times in a row really quickly. We get Jezebel to trade with them and see if we can get her any more levels. So we can give her 18 more honor. Was it Jezebel we were making a royal? I think it was. We can give her 18 more royal anyway. We're going to sell some L-Techs. We have no need for L-Techs. We may as well do it, honestly. None of these other things will give any honor, so there's just no point selling anything else. So it's 18 honor. And what does that give us? It turns Jezebel into a dame. Okay, Dame Jezebel. It's got a ring to it, you know. Dame Jezebel. I like it. If she didn't have that awful mask on as well, that would look... There we go, Dame Jezebel. She does look like a dame, you know. So I think we're going to call the episode here on with these fantastic 3 characters. Merv is the man, the master, and the mighty miner himself. The man who's getting us all of our resources and all of our equipment. Benito's our king researcher. He's just unbelievably quick at everything. The draconic chainsaw hands, 4-handed man, insane. And Harry. It's just Harry. Just like... I know before he was fairly powerful, but now with this Gao 19, it's unbelievable. So next episode, what we'll probably end up doing is, if you guys would like, I'll either open 19 of the 26, 16, 26 of those Pandora's boxes, and I'll deal with these last 2 conversion chambers. We'll test some things out. You know, maybe I'll let the melee squad go to town and see if they can do it, or maybe I'll just get Harry to see if he can 1v2 them. Who knows? So if you have enjoyed today's episode, or excited to see the adventures of Harry, because this is all about Harry now, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.